Hi.
Hi.
How was your day today?
Good. How was yours?
Good, great. Awesome presentation today.
you.
And it was a very inspiring project. Do you want to tell a little bit about your project?
Sure. Okay, so it started out with my grandmother basically. So she would have a box of like days, like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and every one of them would have pills inside of them. And I would be the one taking out the pills and putting them inside the box. So I thought there must be like an easier way to do this. So that's why I wrote down a bunch of ideas, and a lot of them kind of were not as great as others. And basically, I came to this point where I was like, oh, let's have an app. And basically it would just give you notifications when to take the pill, so you wouldn't have to worry about separating them every single week on like Sundays and separating them. So that was our inspiration.
Great. So you had to use different technologies. And which one was more harder? How did CSS help you in that?
Okay, so I started out with an HTML and CSS website. So HTML is kind of hard to program to make it look pretty because it's good for websites but not really good for apps. And then we transitioned into using Swift for like iOS apps, because you usually code iOS apps in Swift. And then it just like wasn't working because I don't have a Mac, and doing a virtual machine was not a good idea because it was really hard doing it remotely. And then so we found Cordova, and Cordova basically converts HTML, CSS, or any language into iOS and Android apps. And what I found hard about it was making the app pretty, because CSS is mainly generally made for websites, so making an app pretty is kind of difficult, so I probably found that the most difficult, but searching up documentation for it was the best, and it just made it easier.
So why an app? Why put this on a small iPhone screen?
Okay, so mainly because having it on a website means that you don't get the notifications, which I think is really the important feature of the app, because it's notifying the seniors when to take the medications. And if it was a website, they would be able to put in the information and can go back to the website. But I think an app is better because it will notify them when to take the medication, which a website can't really do. Plus, a website really needs Wi-Fi, and my app won't need Wi-Fi. So because you don't usually keep your phone on Wi-Fi, you can keep it on airplane mode and the app will still work.
That's a really smart idea. So did you have your grandma using it now?
No, I'm actually going to my grandma's house today, and I will have her test it out on her phone, so it's like a good closure after the magic ceremony and having her test it out, and then just fixing it and adding more features to it. So
Wonderful. Awesome job today.
thank you so much.